For this lesson, we're going to be talking about symbols of inclusion. One symbol of inclusion that we use a lot in math already is the parentheses. And that helps us decide what we want to do first when we're solving a math problem. So say we want to do 6 minus 1 plus 2. So usually we do what's in parentheses first. So we have 6 minus 3, that gives us 3. But now we can also use brackets. These are also symbols of inclusion, and braces. And so whenever we have multiple symbols like brackets, braces, and parentheses, we usually do the one that's on the inside first. So say we have this problem, 30 minus, let's do 15 minus 3 plus 2. So here we're going to do the parentheses first because this is the innermost symbol of inclusion. So now we're going to leave the 30 and 15, and this is going to be minus 5 because 3 plus 2. And so now you can pretty much get rid of the parentheses. So now you have 15 minus 5, so leave the 30. 15 minus 5 is 10. Then you can get rid of this one, so it's 30 minus 10. So that's symbols of inclusion. So let's go ahead and do another example. Let's do simplify 60 minus 40 plus 15 minus 5. Sorry, I should have scooted this stuff over. So the most inside symbol is that 15 minus 5. So we're going to leave the 60 minus the 40 plus 15 minus 5 is 10, right? So we're just taking off that parentheses now. So now we have this symbol of inclusion. So we're going to do 60 minus 40 plus 10 is 50. So I'm not even writing the bracket anymore. 60 minus 50 is 10. So that's the simplified answer. We're going to also do one talking about absolute value because absolute value is also a symbol of inclusion. So let's do 18 minus 10 minus 6 minus 8 plus 2. Okay, so the symbol of inclusion that is the most inside of this is this absolute value. So leave the rest, 18 minus 10 minus plus 2, right? So the absolute value of 6 minus 8 is negative 2, but the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So I'm just going to have a big old 2 there. Alright, so now we have this parentheses in here. This negative 2 and positive 2 kind of cancel out, right? So we just have 18 minus 10, which is 8. right. Now let's talk about another symbol of inclusion, or can also be kind of like the absolute value, is a division bar or dividing. So say we have 2 plus 3 times 4 minus 5 over 6 minus 5 minus 4. Okay, so first we want to do the top and bottom before we divide, but there's a parentheses on bottom, so we want to do this first. So we're just going to leave the top times 4 minus 5. Okay, 6, 5 minus 4 is 1, which that's 5. So now we have 2 plus 3 times 4 minus 5 all over 5. So now we do our multiplication. Alright, so 2 plus 12 minus 5 over 5. And then we can do 2 plus 12 is 14, minus 5 is 9, or 12 minus 5 is 7, plus 2 is 9, over 5. So that leaves us with a fraction. But this is pretty much just doing like Pim does, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, what order with symbols of inclusion. So you can have the division bar, you can have parentheses, here. You can have parentheses, you can have your division bar, you can have absolute value, the brackets. I guess we didn't do one with these, here, braces, but all of these will help you decide what do I do when I'm solving a problem first, and you want to do the thing that's inside first. So like we did these ones inside, then the next ones. Alright, and then with the absolute value, we did those first because they were inside, and then the parentheses. With the division bar, you go for top and bottom first. Bottom had a parentheses. So that's symbols of inclusion. Let me know if you have any questions. Alright, bye.